Hello Beauty News family, welcome to this week's episode of Beauty News Updates. It's the 21st of May edition.
Holy crap.
I know. Oh, where's the year going?
I don't know.
It's actually freaking me out.
It's scaring me a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's overwhelming.
It is overwhelming. But last Friday when we talked about new stuff, we were like, it's been a slow news week. And then all of a sudden, after we filmed that, floods of stuff coming in. So we could actually do a new episode today.
Right now. We could do both if we wanted to.
We could do both, but we're not going to.
No.
But we've got heaps and heaps of updates.
We do.
So hold on to your knickers.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a long one.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's start with something we talked about ages ago.
Yeah, it was February.
That's a long time in the makeup world.
It is.
This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow Kit.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this is a little bit different from her previous glow kits in this type of series, but also same-ish.
Yeah, I get the same vibe. So for me, it's been officially revealed, and this format is a little bit different to Aurora and Moonchild because they're circle pans, not square pans, but they sort of fit in the same family of the 6 pans rather than the 4, and they're coloured. So it's sort of like, I guess, the third version of Moonchild, Aurora, now Dream. It is launching on the 22nd, so tomorrow or the day after, whenever you're watching this, and it's going to be $45 US. I'm assuming this is permanent because the other two are.
Yeah.
But I sort of compared this to Aurora, and I feel like it's hitting some same notes. So it's got the yellow, it's got the green, it's got the purple, and then sort of unusual colours, but it's also got a pink. Now I feel like this is similar to Aurora, but it's more of a pink, warmer vibe.
Yeah.
Whereas Aurora did have like the peachy sort of colours but it had a blue that made it cooler.
Yeah.
But it's still very similar. Like, I've got Aurora. It's a great highlighting palette, really wearable colours, maybe bar the bright blue. But I feel like I can see a lot of similarities in this one.
Yeah.
So I personally, even though there's some shades in there, I think it might be ethereal. I don't know.
Ethereal and Regal. Actually, no, not Ethereal. Wish and Regal are slightly interesting me. But then when I see them swatched, I'm just like, that is not exciting to me.
But that's also similar to the peach colour in the Aurora palettes, because there is a peach in the Aurora. There's a couple, I think, and they look very much like this.
Yeah.
I think some of them look great, but I look at them and I go, I feel like this is just the Aurora without the blue.
Visually, I like it, but then I see the swatches and I'm like,
same old.
That does not have a place in my life. It's too much of the sameness.
Yeah, and I think, look, a lot of people are saying the marketing images, it looks gorgeous, and it does.
And it does.
But so did the Moonchild and the Aurora.
Exactly.
So they're just really good at making it look gorgeous and photoshopping out any skin texture. So you think this is going to look absolutely, gorgeous. I think it's a nice palette, and if it's anything like the Aurora, this might be a good one to go for if you haven't tried any coloured highlighter palettes. But having the Aurora, I see too many double ups.
Yeah, I agree with you. Also, in the marketing image where the girl has the pink on her, you can see here on her right shoulder or our left when we're looking at the image, it looks really glittery, intensely sparkly.
Can I say, though, I feel like that is artificial texture.
I think it might be as well, because if you look at the swatches, they don't look
like that.
But
what I feel like brands do is that they put these products on people, they blur out the texture, and then they add in
and it just
perfect texture.
It just looks ridiculous.
It looks fake, because on her face she's got texture. Yeah. But I don't think that's her actual texture. I think they've texturized it to make it look more realistic. Yeah. I think it's all just Photoshop. So
it doesn't sell the product for me.
No, not for me either, but Oh well. Also, probably releasing on the same day. Now, Anastasia Beverly Hills, when you look at their releases, they always do them almost in seasons and they release a lot of things at the same time. So when I saw these new lipsticks, I thought they're probably launching on the 22nd. Now, we don't have confirmation about that as of filming this, but I reckon that's my best bet.
I think it makes sense, yeah.
So they've released 6 new nudes to the range. Because these are the matte lipsticks, not liquid lipsticks. So, you know, they've got an extensive range, but they were lacking in some of the lighter shades of nudes, according to their feedback. So they've added in 6 new shades for summer. Okay, so we've got left to right, we've got Sedona, Nude, Petal, Hollywood, Sweet Pea, and Soft Touch. Soft Touch. Look at it.
I know, it's pretty. I don't know. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipsticks, but I don't think I'm feeling this.
No, well, I think it's a good addition to the range.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't go out and buy the 6 new ones just because they were groundbreaking, because they're not. Yeah. But I also think a lot of these are bullet versions of their liquid lipsticks, because some of these names ring a bell for me.
They do, yeah.
So I think, they're just expanding on that
range, yeah.
All right, let's touch on the Huda drama again. So we talked about on Friday that Huda's bringing out the Rose Gold Remastered palette, and now we're seeing a lot of comparison swatches and comparison photos. We can see them there. In these swatches, the ones on the left are the new palette, and the ones on the right are old palette. So you can see that they are hitting sort of the same notes, but there are a little bit like some differences. Angelic was taken out and Pink Diamond was put in. A lot of people were saying, why'd they do that since Angelic was such a great shade? It's in the Desert Dusk. So that's probably why they took it out, because it was the only double up shade, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then she's essentially put the same shade in 3 palettes. I think that might be the smartest thing she's done.
Yeah. Probably.
When it comes to these fucking palettes.
Yeah. You can also see that Bossy, which was a little bit brown, it was a browny sort of wine colour, has been replaced with Risque, which is more of a true sort of plum colour. Flamingo has been replaced with Dollface. They sort of look the same, but in the pans you can see that Flamingo was lighter and Dollface is sort of darker. Shy and Demure, they're different shades, but they look kind of similar. One's more dusty mauve and one's just a bit more warmer peachy nude. And then Bay and Bubbly. So Bay was the matte cream, which I always think is a stock standard in every palette. And they got rid of that for a new highlighter shade, Bubbly. So, and then you can see this line here, it's all the same shades, just reformulated mattes. So a lot of people are saying that they look a lot better. And in these swatches, they do look a lot better. But swatches can be manipulated.
Yeah, swatches are... Okay, that's a good way of seeing what the colour looks like built up. But it means jack shit for performance.
Absolutely. And also, if you look at this row, so say look at Cocoa versus Cocoa, this could be 1 swipe versus 2 swipes.
Yeah.
You don't actually know how people do their swatches unless you're seeing them happening.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is a bit...
To me, it looks like the new swatches have been really carefully built up and, you know, done carefully, whereas the old swatches have been done...
sloppy.
Yeah. Like, who fucking cares?
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, we also saw Casey Holmes, who was sent the remastered one, compare it to her existing one. And in the pans, they looked very, 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 very different. So the formula looked very different. She said that originally she didn't like the rose gold palette because she couldn't use the textured shades with a brush. And I totally agree with her. Using your fingers, okay, it's good for just like a little... tiny amount tap, but if you actually want to put it on your lid, it's really hard to get it precise. It's really hard to get it in the inner corner.
I hate it.
I hate it as well.
I hate it when people are like, use your fingers. I'm like, fuck off your fingers.
I use sometimes on the inner corner, I'll use brushes that are tiny. My fingers are not tiny.
Exactly.
And I've got nails that get in the way.
Exactly.
So look, I hate that. And she said that she didn't like that, but sort of got around to liking it. And when she was doing a side-by-side comparison with similar shades, her what she was saying was that she noticed that the new shades, the mattes were a lot more powdery. So when you put your brush in it, it picked up a lot more product. She also said that they sort of blended a lot nicer than the old ones. When I was watching that, I thought the old ones looked like they sat nicer on the skin. So I don't know about that, but it seemed like they just softened the formula or didn't press them as hard in the pan.
Yeah.
And then when it came to the shimmery shades, what was interesting was that she read out the instructions and they said that you can use the new shimmery shades with a brush or with your finger to make them more intense.
Mm-hmm.
She used them with a brush and they were crap. And so she said that even though they look different in the pan, she didn't say they were crap, but she said they performed the same as the last ones.
Yeah.
You need to use your finger. So if you were looking at this and going, I really hate my old palette and I can't use it, but I really want the new formula, they perform very similar. They just don't look as messy in the pan. The one difference she sort of did say was that there was a shade in there that she used as a highlighter, and in the old palette it wasn't as
was it
reflective.
moon dust? Yeah, moon dust.
Yeah, moon dust. She said that it wasn't as intense as a highlighter shade in the old palette, and the new one is a little bit chunkier, but it is more like blinding. And then also she sort of showed the final look and asked, I think, her partner which one he likes or what's the difference. He couldn't see any, and she said that she liked the overall look of the newer one because of that highlighter.
Yeah.
But otherwise it sort of looked the same. And if you're looking at the side by side, her eyes, I think her right is the new one and her left is the old one, and you can see that the pink is darker in the new one, but that's only because the shade is actually a darker shade.
Yeah.
But otherwise it looks pretty much the same. So if you were worrying about, do I need to spend another $65 on this palette? Probs not. Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you just bring out a new palette, Huda?
She should have. We were talking about this before, and we
Yeah.
were saying that it's sort of like revamping it sort of admits that you created something that needed to be improved, and it would have been better just to move on and create something new rather than dwelling on things that you didn't love in the past.
Yeah.
Just let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah. Or trying to improve something that so many people criticize. Who cares?
Yeah, move on.
Fucking move on.
Don't dwell on it.
Just make something new.
And
Because
better.
essentially what she's brought out here is a palette that was colour-wise popular 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That it doesn't translate to what's hip and cool now.
No.
I don't understand it. It doesn't even make sense to me.
If she brought out maybe like Desert Dusk, but a more cool toned with really colors like greens and turquoises and stuff like that have like duochrome shifts and stuff,
I'd buy the shit out of that.
She would be smashing it.
Yeah.
It's not a smart move dwelling on the past.
Dwelling on the past, not, like you said, not a smart move. Move on.
All right, we've seen what Lime Crime was sneak peeking. It definitely was a gloss.
It's actually a full range.
It is. There's 14 shades.
Yeah.
And they're going to be 18, or they're currently available, actually.
Yeah.
I think they
launched early.
They did launch early. They said 22nd, but they're already up when we're filming. It was up on, I think, US Thursday time.
Yeah.
So they did launch early. There's 14 shades, like I said, and there's two sort of finishes. One is sort of more of a sheer with like glitter.
Yeah.
And one's more of a creamy coloured gloss. But $18 each, already launched, and you can see the swatches here. They actually look really nice.
They do look nice. The name Wet Cherry just...
Oh, no. Sweet Cherry looks nice. What Diet Cherry? We're getting into that Kim K business. They look nice. As lip glosses, they look nice. I think the cream ones, like they're not cream, but the cream colours look really, really nice.
Yeah. They do look really nice, and I think they're going to suck so many people in with these marketing images. Yeah. I can't wait to see these on like people's lips, actually swatched.
I agree. Okay, so the claims are that you get a next level glossy shine that feels so lightweight and comfortable on the lips. It makes sticky, heavy formulas seem stuck in the past, and it's sweetly scented with a cherry on top. So there you go.
Cool. Look, I do like lip glosses now. I've come around. I went through my phase of not enjoying them, and I've come around, and I do like them when they're not sticky. They offer a really pretty shine, and they don't feel heavy or goopy.
Yeah.
I hate it when you see people talking and it's like, oh!
It's like a horror film.
Oh, it's so gross. It looks like you're trying to eat rubber or something.
It's disgusting.
Stop it.
But that's where I look at this bottom one, which is, I think it's called Nude Cherry.
Yeah.
And I just kind of go, no, Naked Cherry.
Yeah.
And I just go, that is a really flattering gloss.
It's pretty. Here's what I don't get, all right? It was said that there's juicy sheer with a translucent burst of colour in nudes, reds, berries and peaches, and then sparkly sheer, which is iridescent pearls. They don't look sheer or translucent at all. So I'm a little bit like, where are you pulling my leg? I want to see these swatched on actual people with actual faces and lips.
If I was placing an order for Lime Crime, I'd totally chuck one of these in.
Yeah. That's fair.
They interest me. But we do have some more Lime Crime news, and this is actually new news, but it's sort of like insignificant news, so we thought we'll just tack it in here. They have actually released a new lipstick. This is a unicorn lipstick, and it's in Glitter City. So it sort of reminds me of when they brought out Airborne Unicorn, that purpley shade, but this is a glitter version. It's kind of cool. It's only available in Feel Unique stores.
Right.
So they had a press day in one of their stores, and I haven't seen this yet online. So it is exclusive to Feel Unique, but it might, I don't know if it's just in store, if it's going to come online, but it's, currently available Feel Unique stores. People are thinking,
with your glitter.
See, people are thinking this is disgusting, and people are saying that this is really shit, but I actually really like that colour. And the Airborne Unicorn lipstick in their range was my favourite shade.
Yeah, I have that one. It's cool.
And I'm wearing a crazy colour today. I would wear this.
Yeah, I would wear this. I wouldn't touch it because it's got glitter.
No, I'd totally wear it.
That's just because I don't like glitter on the lips.
I would wear it.
MAC Mirage Noir.
Yeah, so this is, we should have updated this the other week, but we forgot. This is their summer collection, which doesn't look very summery, but that's MAC for you. This is already available in the US. So it's available online and in stores, and we've seen everything that's in the range. So there's a bunch of lipsticks with limited edition packaging. They all have different finishes, so you can get frost, matte,
Beach
da-da-da.
I like that.
And then they've got the lip glasses, so you can see them there as well. There's a few of them. Eyeshadows. There's extra dimension bronzing powders in 2 shades. There's bronzing powders in 2 shades. And then, of course, that Pearl Matte face powder in Mother of Pearl / Mirage Noir. Whatever the fuck. And then there's 2...
why is there... Wait, I'm confused. Studio Face and Body Foundation...
In
pearl. Light pearl and medium deep pearl.
So these must be like iridescent ones.
Yeah.
And there's also a brush. So that's the whole collection that is currently available in the US for MAC Summer. All right, the second thing from MAC that is an update. When we first saw that collection release that we just discussed, we also saw some lip glosses with like sprinkle packaging and macarons and stuff. And we're like, ooh, what's that? We've actually seen what it is. It's another release, and it's just lip glosses. It's the Oh Sweetie collection. It's a variety of lip glosses. They've got sprinkly packaging, which is kind of cute. It's another sort of summer release, and they've made the face of it Carolyn Dower. I don't even know. She's a lifestyle blogger, I think. I don't know. And she's just in the marketing, so it's not as if it's got her name on it. She's just like in the marketing for it. So it's going to be released in July. Yeah.
So these relate back to the ones that Dominique showed. Forever ago. 15 flavours and shades coming soon.
So they've all got different flavours.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, let's go alphabetical with the other stuff. So Besame, they've launched their Avengers range for pre-sale on the Disney website. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because these will ship to Australia if you order them through the Disney website. So,
okay. So you can get them.
You can get them in many places around the world. So they've got the 6-pack of eyeshadows and the 6-pack of lip glosses. I did pop in my address to see how much it would cost to ship. Shipping is $50.70 US to Australia.
Jesus. So you can get them, but at a cost.
Yeah.
Probably cheaper to go through a forwarding service.
I would think so.
Because it probably would only cost you $20 or $30.
Yeah.
Instead of $50.
Yeah. I would have thought Disney would be like more up with the times. But apparently not.
No. All right. A couple of updates from Bite Beauty. Firstly, we've seen the Gemini Amuse Bouche lipstick. So this is coming out on the 21st. And it is like a split lipstick, which is cool because Gemini, so I like it. Normally I look at this lipstick and go, but because it is for Gemini, I think it's really fun. And it's going to be $26, available at Sephora US. And then we've also got swatches from Temptalia for the Spice collection.
Yeah.
These actually look really good.
Yeah.
If we had access to them, I would buy 3 of them easy.
The colours are so pretty.
That cool toned nude.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
I know.
I want to put that all over my face and body and bathe in it. Some of these shades are gorgeous. The peachy nude is gorgeous. The bright orange. If I had access to these, I would buy 3 or 4 like that.
Yeah.
But we don't, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I know.
But these are in store the 25th, but they're already online.
Yeah, cool. The Ordinary, they've been talking so long about bringing out sunscreens, and people have been, every time you go on their social media, there's like 100 comments where someone's like, bring the sunscreens. And they're saying that they're coming really, 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 really soon. So it looks like it's going to be late May that they launch. Okay. So there you go. And
they've got 2 mineral and 1 invisible.
Farsali have sneak peek 2 new Jelly Beam shades.
There we go.
Exciting, but they're adding more to the range.
Cool. We talked about this on Friday from Glam Glow. They were showing a mask that will be released. And we've now seen that it's the Insta Mud 60-second Pore-Refining treatment. Now, I think they're trying to make it sound fancier than it is, because they're not saying that it's a bubble mask. They're saying it's a foaming treatment mask, but it pretty much is a bubble mask. But it's available now at Glam Glow. So if you want it, go get it. And that's $42 as well. And available at Sephora on the 22nd. All right, update with Jeffree Star. We've seen not too much more about this Equality mini liquid lipstick set, but it is set to launch on June the 1st, and they will be donating some proceeds to the LA LGBT Centre. So for all those people who were worried that he wasn't giving back and using Equality as a way to sell products, he is. We don't know how much, but he is.
Yeah. The Laura Lee Nudie Patootie trio launching the end of May. Got images of the packaging here. So they're $16 each, or you can buy the bundle for $38.
Yep, so that's a saving of $10. Or you can buy the pack with the Nudie Patootie palette and save $21. So that bundle will be $72.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, so you can see the shades here. They're pretty basic.
Yeah, nice nudes.
Nice nudes. Nothing revolutionary.
No.
Not worth the shipping for me, but that's because shipping to Australia is like $113 almost.
Yeah, okay, Makeup Monsters Cosmetics. We showed the Dragon Child palette months and months and months and months ago. And we have seen what it looks like. So it's a colourful palette.
Cool toned.
Yep, 12 pans. It's blues, greens, purples, red, gold, pink, and plum.
It sort of looks like the new Makeup Geek ones, but in a palette.
Yeah, it does.
How they've got those pigments.
Yeah.
Look, A lot of people are going to like this. If you've been gagging for bright colours and a lot of cool tone colours, this will sell.
Yeah.
That purpley blue colour's
Yeah,
fab.
I like the myth or legend.
Yeah, I
sort of
love that
dark
too. I love that too.
It's not dark, but it's
a darker teal.
sort of darker teal. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's really pretty.
See, I want them in singles and just buy those two.
Yeah, I know. I cannot welcome any more palettes into my life.
No, but if you have a big void for these colours,
absolutely.
this looks like a fun
It
way
looks like a fun palette. Like if I didn't have a lot of bright palettes, I would be interested in this.
Yeah, I agree. This is just a quick update for Aussies, and it's probably too late, but I wanted everyone to know that the Marc Jacobs Coconut Fantasy collection has been released in Sephora.
Mm-hmm.
I luckily picked up a bronzer yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Put it down on my low buy. Yeah, I bought one. Yeah. But that's currently sold out, but some of the other products are in stock. So if you wanted it, it's out.
Excellent.
We've also got an update from Nars. We saw a few months ago that they were showing some new Orgasm products. Now, a lot of people, their reaction is pretty much the same as mine. Let it fucking die.
Oh, let it go, mate. What are you even doing? Like, I feel like they're trying to resurrect their heyday of like 5 or 6 years ago on YouTube.
Not going to happen.
Give it up.
Give it up.
Mate, I don't know why they did this.
It's a waste of time. And it looked like the party was pretty big and they would have spent so much money on it. Anyway, they're bringing out an Orgasm Illuminating Loose Powder, an Orgasm Afterglow Lip Balm, and a jumbo size of Orgasm Blush.
Why?
I don't know. I've got a mini size of Orgasm Blush and I've had it for like 8 years.
I have about 3 mini sizes
Yeah.
and one of them is so small. It's actually a split pan with Orgasm and Laguna, and they're so tiny. I know I'll never finish it in my whole life.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
Why do you want
a
a jumbo size?
No. I understand like bronzer maybe, but not blush.
Absolutely. Not blush. Never blush.
It's crazy.
That's like giving someone a pizza-sized highlighter.
Yeah.
Fuck off. No one needs it.
But also, it's funny because this blush has been around for so long that if anyone has used one up and they need to repurchase it,
they've already done it.
You can just go buy another one.
Yeah.
You don't need to buy it in a massive one. But the one that I've got is an eyeshadow size one, and I still haven't
No. I do not. This whole collection is completely lost on me.
Yeah. Some people are interested in the lip gloss. Cool.
That's fair, but there's new news. They are bringing out a range of lip glosses, but they could have just brought it into that. We won't talk about that lip gloss range, but if they wanted to bring out the Orgasm Afterglow lip balm,
just
add
put
it
in
to
that.
the range.
Yeah,
like,
I agree. We do also have some NARS new stuff that we'll talk about on Friday. So we understand there's a mascara and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
we
not
do
urgent.
know.
We'll talk about it then.
But we've got a lot to get through in this episode. So
We do.
lots of
Lot of
images
stuff.
to process.
Yeah.
But we did see a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, we showed this Sada Ito. Sorry, I think it's Sada Ito image where they were working on like a fashion show type thing, and there was 2 like I don't know, weird looking palettes down in the bottom right-ish corner, and it turns out that they're actually going to be Audacious lip palettes.
Oh, interesting.
What?
It's a good formula.
It's a great formula
in the stick, in the bullet.
Yeah,
I like it. Keep it in the bullet. But
I think I can understand this in like a freelancing kit, like a makeup artist kit. Great, fantastic formula, so pigmented and beautiful, and also great for the fact that you can just depot a little bit without like jacking up the look of a beautiful lipstick bullet. But I feel you with the whole keep it in the lipstick, because it's better for consumers.
And that's what it's mainly marketed towards. Yeah. Oh, I do want to say, though, that if you did want those Orgasm things, they're already available at Sephora in the US. So if not in store, maybe online. I know it was available early on the app. So there you go.
Yay.
All right, I think this might be our last thing, thank God.
It is. It is.
We've got some swatches of the Tarte Aspyn Ovard palette. This was released last week, and also they had temporary free shipping. So I think they really want people to buy it.
Cool.
But you can see here that sort of I'm going to say all photos look a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's one of those palettes that you can't really tell unless you see it in person, because some make it look really grey and washed out, and some make them look really bronzed and gold.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting one.
It's a funny one because I feel like I look at the swatches and I'm like, all right, I see where you're going here. It's a beautiful nude wearable palette. But then when I just see the palette on its own, I'm like,
Yawn Town.
I'm so confused.
But I mainly wanted to talk about this because it does look a bit deceptive, but also the swatches actually look quite nice. The formula looks quite nice, but what I feel about this is this would be a great travel palette if she cut down the eyeshadows to maybe 6, got rid of, there's like 3 transition shades in there. You don't need them all. And, you know, either had it a 6-pan eyeshadow palette or 6-pan with the blush and highlighter. I would totally buy it because the beautiful bronzers, the beautiful transition shades, the dark browns, happy to wear those.
Yeah.
But as a big palette, it's a little bit bland.
Yeah.
But I can see the beauty in it, and I think the more I look at it, the more I kind of go, okay, if you really liked very natural makeup and very earthy tones rather than, you know, teals and oranges, this would be one that you want to pick up. And if I did see this on sale, I'd actually possibly buy it for travel.
I would, if I saw this in store, I would swatch it because I am curious. But I'm also so hyper aware of already going through that nude and natural tone phase when it came to like buying eyeshadow palettes. So I think it just depends where you are in your beauty life, I suppose. Have you already purchased a bunch of nude palettes? Do you feel like you need another one, or are you content with what you have? Or have you never added anything like this to your collection and you're like, fuck yeah, I want to try some nude eyeshadows?
Yeah. Or are you like me and you're sort of coming full circle where you've tried a lot of nudes, went into a bit of colour, coming back to appreciating nudes and just want a different formula and a different palette to inspire you? I think this would be, like I said, if I saw it on sale, I would pick it up for travelling because I think that's it actually looks quite nice. I was surprised that I came around to it.
Okay, it has come to the time for us to shout out to our Beauty News VIP, which are our Beauty News sponsors. Yeah. And show a little bit of appreciation and say thank you. Yeah. So not this week, in this episode, we chose Monika. Hi, Monika. We see you around.
We do.
We see you around.
We see you commenting.
Yeah, we do.
We see your familiar face. So, this episode is dedicated to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who has been supporting us recently, and even if you just support by watching, being subscribed, giving us a thumbs up, leaving
sharing
a comment.
Information in the group.
Yeah, if you contribute to the groups. We see you and we love you and thank you so much. Yeah. We hope you guys have a fantastic week and we'll see you on Wednesday, yeah?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.